Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jason Sandy.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The ball carrier.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
7 yards there and a first down. Now Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Not much there, only a yard. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They run with Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
6-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 36.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Jerome Baker.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about it?
Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
That's Breida, the ball carrier.
Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Tua. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. These two teams all tied after one. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devontae Parker with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down now. It's Jacobs. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
21 yards.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. On second down, Jacobs. No, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
Carr's pass intended for Hunter Renfrow.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
The 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Makes it 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa dancing to his left. And it's intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Well, the defender likes it. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. So the two teams will... We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Dolphins 28, Raiders 14.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. This is Jakeem Grant. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Tua. Flushed out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he fires one incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target. Third down here.
Adam Shaheen, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Raider first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Josh Jacobs.
Tanner Muse there defensively.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Out of the shotgun, Breida.
6-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Two and now on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Two and a throw again. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, Carr. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Back now in Miami. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep your clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Carr completes it. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Jacobs now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The open man here, Renfrow. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete.
A Raider first down, Carter Renfrow.
First down, Las Vegas.
To throw, it's Carr. And he is going to go down. Back in the 11-yard line. Raekwon Davis breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Here's Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They
do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Carr to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Carr's pass.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking it.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Reception here by Ruggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Carr going to get this to Jacobs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jerome Baker. 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Jackson on 1st down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. On 3rd down, Jackson looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to